Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Louie. What's up, Louie?
Hello, everyone.
All right, bro. So, we're old enough in time. What'd you think?
What a shit episode. No, only joking. No, I thought it was good. I mean, I knew everything that was going to happen, so it wasn't really like a shock for me, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Now, I don't know if he's probably lying, Moffat, but he came out today and said that, no, she's definitely dead. She's killing people as a Cyberman.
Watch the Next Time trailer. You hear her in the Next Time trailer say, how are we going to defeat them? So,
yeah, so he's probably lying.
Stephen Moffat will never kill off a character.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't do it. I mean, what I've said from the beginning is Bill will probably be like a Cyberman, but then something will happen where the puddle monster will come back, absorb her, and go off traveling. And yeah.
Did you notice Capaldi looks a lot older than he does now in the regeneration thing? Like his hair was different.
That's because he's going to be stuck on that ship for so long.
Oh, is it?
Because did you notice he left the TARDIS up above?
Yeah.
And how the hell's he's got to go up all those flights?
Yeah.
That's why his hair's so long.
So he's going to age rapidly down there, and then
he's gonna age up, but that won't kill him. Something will kill him at the top.
Okay, because something's in the middle. They said that's the other Cyberman, probably, right?
Something else that I've been hearing, and I don't know if this is true.
So there's probably going to be a Cyberman Civil War, right? Because
no. The Cybermen are all. The reason there's so many different types of Cybermen is because the higher they get, the higher their technology advances. So they upgrade themselves.
Right.
Because time moves faster, so their technology upgrades. So, what I've heard happens is, knowing the Nightmare in Silver, the Doctor says, if I regenerate, it will undo conversions.
Yeah.
He's going to regenerate, and then in the next time you see put his hand in the soil.
Yeah.
All that regeneration energy is going to go down and unconvert all the Cybermen, and Bill will be fine.
Is that what he's going to do? So he's going to do a Davros Dalek thing?
Mm-hmm. But this time it's going to kill him.
By doing that?
Yeah, because he's going to unconvert the whole ship.
But then he's not going to be able to regenerate.
He will. That will cause the regeneration.
That will cause the regeneration.
He'll get shot or something, and then he'll use all the energy to filter it down through the ship.
Yeah.
Freeing all the Cybermen, and they'll all be human.
He'll be human?
All the Cybermen.
They'll be human. But then how could he regenerate if he uses up all the regeneration energy?
Yeah. No, they won't be. He'll regenerate, but they won't.
Okay. So it would be like he can't stop it from happening. It's just going to happen.
Yeah,
because the regeneration energy is fighting back. Say, no, dude, that's it. Now you're going to regenerate.
Pretty much.
Right? Yeah.
But
why is he trying to stop it when he gets out of the TARDIS? He's like, no. Like, was he supposed to do something else?
I think that's going to be more to do with the first Doctor or whatever. We'll find that because that was only shot last week.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's a scene from the Christmas special.
Okay.
So we'll probably find out more.
So they're all going to live, probably.
Yeah, probably all going to live. But I mean, I'm quite worried about Nardo.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint about this episode. I wish Nardo had had more of a role.
He didn't do anything. But the next episode is 60-some-odd minutes. Really extended episode. 61, right?
Yeah.
So that's great.
I'm quite annoyed they didn't leave the John Sim thing as like a mystery, because that would have been I don't think most people would have guessed that.
Do you think that the Master is going to defeat the Master, like meaning that like they're both going to make each other regenerate? They're both going to cancel each other out? Like she's going to really be with the Doctor and help him and stop John Sim's Master, and then he's going to blast her because he doesn't want her to be good?
Possibly, but I think from the trailer they're all going to work together.
Well, or she's going to make him think she's working with him. And that might not be the case. It might be all deception. Because the Master doesn't even give it. The Master, like she cares about herself. She doesn't care about her past selves. Because she's nuts. Just like he's nuts.
I think we're gonna see different layers of them. I mean, we know Nardole's leaving. This is what I just don't see how he fits into this. I mean, is he going to get converted? Is the Master going to kill him? Is he going to give up his technology for Bill?
Right.
I mean, what did you think of Bill being killed off like that?
I thought that was a shocking thing. That is something that Doctor Who needed to like really like say, wow, he's really going to go dark.
Because
And
she's the first Cyberman.
well, technically, this is a lost Legion, right? Or whatever. Is this the lost? So they already have the other Cybermen there. So she's not.
Well, no, because that's a Mondas colony ship.
So she's definitely the first Cyberman.
Yeah,
that's why her tier creates that thing.
I don't know about that.
That's what happened at the end. Her tier is why the Cybermen have that tier thing on all of them.
I don't know about that, but I know that she's the first because if you remember, John Sims says this is the genesis of the Cybermen.
But he didn't create them, just to let everybody know.
No,
he was just there.
I was told that he created them, but obviously he helped with that, but he wasn't. It was the surgeons, and obviously. But apart from that, I was pretty spot on with everything else. I said the Doctor would regenerate. I said Bill would become a Cyberman.
I think he's just using them for transportation to get back to Earth. Because I guess that's where they were going, right, eventually?
I don't know. Possibly. I mean, I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah.
About what's going on.
Did you like my mugs that I got made up?
They're great. Could you just hold on 1 sec? I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. So Louie's going to come right back. Yeah, the thing is, I wonder what Nardol's going to do on this episode. How he's going to go out. Is all his body robot parts and only the head is alien? Because again, he's not human. Because we saw that his arm was like stiff, like it was like a robot, like almost like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz when it was like with oil, and he's like, So, could be that John Sim like tries to destroy Nardole. I don't think Missy will, because I think she is going to try to be a good guy. But then again, if she does turn, it would, I wouldn't be surprised. So there's that. As far as why the Doctor is just like, no, makes me believe that there's something he didn't finish they were supposed to do, even though he looks older. So there was some type of trailer, I don't know if it was fan-made, where I think it was David Bradley saying, like, get up, you got more to do or something. So I don't know if that's the Christmas special, if that's real or not. But it's just interesting that Moffat put that whole speech about the Doctor, like his people becoming like, that they just, gender doesn't mean anything, which is a contradiction to,
come back.
Yeah, I'm talking about when the Doctor had that speech to Bill about gender. And it was kind of a contradiction to the history of Gallifrey based on Neil Gaiman's script of the Doctor's wife, where the 11th Doctor said that the Time Lord
Corsair was the only one.
Was the first and only one. Mm-hmm. And then that was it. They never done it before. So, that is canon. And that means that Moffat is just having the Doctor lie about...
I mean, I didn't really appreciate the Doctor having a man crush on the Master.
Well, it's not like a love crush. It means like he looks like all this, like his body. I know.
I mean, like, I know he's a mistress now, and like the mistress is back in this. Is like, I don't get why they're. Oh, it just annoys me. Why is she called Missy? Like, people have a problem with people saying that Missy isn't the Master.
Oh, she definitely is. But even the Master called her Missy.
But why
not even know her name?
Why not call her Master? Why not call her Mistress? Like, she's the Mistress.
Well, he also listened to the audios too, so he heard that.
I mean, God damn it, we've seen the Mistress more in this community than we've seen on screen.
Well, why did the Doctor tell Bill that he thinks he was a man then, like he was a girl before that? That's stupid. Horrible. Well, again, my explanation to that is Moffat doesn't have the right to change who canon like he has, like before, like he isn't. There should be a thing where he doesn't have a right to do that. So whatever the Doctor's saying is just bull crap. Like, it's not real. He wasn't a woman before that. It's a lie. Or if it's not a lie, it's just him talking smack, like a joke. You know, maybe sarcasm. Maybe he's just being sarcastic, but he was not a woman ever. That's bullcrap. And
No.
and after the Corsair, then they experimented with regenerating as a woman. Like the Master was the next, but the Master was the next to do it. Then it was the General. Like,
I mean, they're talking about genders. Like Missy makes a remark about genders, and she's like, "I'm Doctor Who, and my real name's Doctor Who."
Yeah,
I mean,
and he even
did
called
that
himself
trigger
Doctor
you?
Who. I mean, I saw it as a joke, but then when Capaldi said it, I'm like, why are you even saying it, dude? Like,
well, in the War Machines, they referred to William Hartnell's Doctor.
I know that, but that was a thing that sounded stupid, so then they didn't do it anymore, which made sense. But he's not like that's just.
Well, if you watch the Moffat era in general, there's a lot of Doctor Who.
He's trying to play him off like that. Oh, you know, but he never follows up.
The oldest question in the universe.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be a real thing, not a fake thing that he's trying to make it like now. Like, it really is, you're supposed to find out who he is. Oh, like he's something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Naruto saying, I know 10% of your dark secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's that? I mean, you told River everything, you know?
About Susan and Gallifrey.
Possibly.
I mean, I really like Nardole more than I like Bill, to be honest. I mean, I'm just worried for him. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. This stupid, bogus rumor that David Tennant is coming back. I just want to say
that was a speculation.
Yeah, I know it's speculation, but it's not going to happen. That would destroy the show.
Listen to me. How many casts do we do a week on Real Week's cast?
I'm not saying you believe
Probably
it. I'm saying
like 10. Sometimes it could be more than 10. So once in a while we'll have a cast and people be
this is just my opinion on it. I'm just saying, if they did that,
there was a question mark in the title. Remember, there was a question mark. That means it's in question.
No, listen. I'm not saying you said it was real. I'm saying if that was to happen, it would ruin the show.
Well, I don't know if it would ruin it, but I think
what would be the purpose? You're bringing him back to get viewers. Yes, that would bring back viewers.
No, it would. Look, Moffat does things to shock, right? So having a hole in Bill's chest, that's a shock thing, right? And people are talking about it and reaction. And they'll be like, oh my God, see what happened? Oh my God. Reactions everywhere, right? So wouldn't it be a shock if that happened? For like a season, he's David Tennant, people would go crazy. They would go crazy. And the ratings are low right now. I'm not saying that you need to do that, but...
No, but I agree. They'd come back, but all you're doing, it's like you have a leak in your radiator. You're putting a bit of plastic in it.
No, because it was established that he could choose an old face. So when is he going to do that in episodes?
It wasn't.
It was established by the curator that, he may revisit old faces, right?
But that's only in Moffat, so I mean, look at Russell T Davies in the Born Again special with David Tennant, and he says, Rose says, can you change back? And he's like, would you like me to? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, I can't.
Because he doesn't know how, but Romana did it. Romana chose all these different faces.
And she never went back to her original,
She did. Listen to me. She regenerated.
No, she
I'm going to tell you. Give me a second. She regenerated into the form of Princess Astra, right? He says, I don't like it. Then she became like a couple of others. Then she went back to that form.
I thought you meant she went back to Romana 1. I was going to say she never did that.
She became Romana 2. He didn't like the face. She did a couple of other ones. Then she went back because she's an expert at regeneration.
I think that was more to do with the fact that she had just regenerated.
Well, I think it's because females probably could control it better.
Yeah, I think they said that as well. But I'm just saying,
even River said, "I'm gonna concentrating on a dress size." Remember that?
You bring back that. Yeah, no, I remember that. Let's Go Hiller. You bring back David Tennant. Great, you would get flocks of fans coming back, just like John Sims come back. Fans have come back to see John Sim. But I'm saying that's not going to fix the problem because a few years down the line he'll leave again.
But why is it a problem if it's established that he can revisit old faces? So when he does revisit old, when he does
David Tennant as a
when he does revisit an old face, it's going to happen in the future. I mean, it's been established.
No, it's not.
It's going to happen in the future. It's been established. It will.
It won't.
Listen to me. Doctor Who lasts for another 100 years.
Dead.
Wait, listen to me. You're thinking, Doctor Who could last 100 years, right? We'll be dead, right? So when people really love Doctor 25, and they're up to Doctor 30, they could bring back Doctor 25. And it can happen. We're not talking about 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever.
But I'm just saying, from a creative point of view, you're restricting yourself. You're just saying
time travel?
You're relying on the past. Like,
no,
David Tennant. You're relying on the past.
It's almost as if, there's some unfinished business. And he just goes and finishes off things, like with his old companions. Why not? Or have new companions.
That just restricts the show.
But why is it not for Big Finish stupid? They do that all the time. They're doing
but that's because they're not saying that we're bringing back David Tennant as the 13th Doctor. They're using David Tennant as I'm fine with that.
So why is Rose saying the line, "Oh, didn't you have another face?" or something like that?
When the fuck did she say that?
She said that in the trailer to the new season of Doctor Who on Big Finish with David Tennant. She said something like, "Oh, didn't you change your face?" or something like that.
Not to Tennant.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Who'd she say it to then?
To another character from the Big Finish audios.
That they changed the face?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to the Doctor.
No, because... Right, listen, all I'm saying is, doing that, you're just restricting yourself. You're just relying on the past. Look at Doctor Who now. We're relying on the past so much, bringing back Daleks, bringing back Cybermen from the Mundacian
We're not relying on the past. He's not even bringing, like 75% of the villains from the past. He's just focusing on the main thing that everybody focuses on: Daleks, Cybermen. Like,
it's killing the show. We need to get more creative, more original.
Listen, I don't think it's killing the show. I think that episodes that are fillers just don't do those and bring in, Sea Devils or the Draconians or whatever. But they're not, because they don't have the money to make a new mold or a new thing, so they're afraid to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
That's going to change. I mean, we already know Chibnall's first year plan.
So
going to be set on Gallifrey.
It's going to be
year one. From this is what we're hearing from all the insiders, who have been right about everything this year so far. Actually, they've said that early plans for Chibnall's first year is going to be set on Gallifrey for most of it, and it's going to be about Gallifrey and the Great Vampires. From Stones of Blood.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be about the
new space you're talking about?
Yeah, it's going to be about a new time war with the vampires.
That's weird.
Because they were originally the first.
The war before the time war. The war before. It wasn't a time war. It was just a war. It was just a war, a great war, but it wasn't about, whatever else was going on. Okay.
So they're back. I speculate that the companion will be a vampire.
Really?
That's my speculation.
Well, I didn't hear that, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean, 13th Doctor's going to be coming soon.
Next week.
Mm-hmm. Well,
right after.
Hopefully next week.
Isn't there a special scheduled right after Doctor Who?
No. That was this week, but it didn't happen this week.
Okay. No, but next week, isn't it supposed to be special?
No, not next week.
No.
Not that I know of yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Louie. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Joe.
Take care. Bye for now.